Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for an epic unboxing. So we got this package here. Gotta open it up and see what we got. So from eBay, get that off there. Get this open if I can, anyways. And you got paper, and then inside the paper, oh, bro, come on, you already know, dude. Let's go. So. Get that out of there. Ooh. Baku fan. Follow me on eBay. I list rare Bakugan items all the time. I appreciate your business greatly. Yeah, well, you guys already know. Like, if you shop on eBay, check out Baku fan. That's where I got this from. But, yeah. Anyway, so you already know it's a Bakugan, so we gotta get the gate cards. Gotta get the gate cards, man. You already know. Can't forget that. Well, we got a new school one, and got to get an old school one. All right, there we go. So, old school and new school. Got to, pay homage and reference to both of them, whether you're a fan of the new school way of playing Bakugan or the old school game itself. They're both Bakugan. They're part of Bakugan history. Got to acknowledge them. You already know, man. But, yeah, anyways, unroll this, and we got, oh, there it is, man. Yo, check it out. Look how cool it looks in the ball form, man. It looks so sick. So, you see kind of this, like, crown right there for, like, a flower and such. You see all the different heads on the outside, plus that metallic, green that they use for it. Really looking like gemstones with it. It looks really nice, dude. I definitely dig it for sure. Just the details for it. Yeah, so it's got like 5 different points on it. It's like the kind of crown of the flower itself. And you see right there, it's got a code for it. So it is a Gundalian Invaders Bakugan. You're probably curious as to which Bakugan this actually is. If you're a big time collector, you probably know what one it is, but this is a Bakugan known as Aksela, man. So I think it's technically a Bakustand, because I think it has one of the things that helps it like to stand up and such on it. I think it's technically a Bakustand, but once we open it, we'll get into it that much more. But the overall design for it, man, the red and the white point on the center just looks so cool. Yeah, and it's actually like a button. Just the overall design for the Gundalian Invaders Bakugan, because they're a lot like Alien Bakugan, and they just got so creative with the designs and such, man. There's so many different types. Like, you literally have the Baku Cyclones that you put the ripcord in, and they literally spun around like Beyblades. You had the Baku Glows, or the Baku Bolts, which lit up, You had the Bakustands, which had the little, stand on the back of them so they were able to stand up and such, what they were technically called, Bakustands. You had just so many, man. The Baku turbines, the ones that you wound up. The list just goes on and on, man. Gundalian Invaders Bakugan got really creative, man. They got really creative with Bakugan during Gundalian Invaders especially, and that's why I really enjoy the Bakugan from the season, because they just stand out so much, and all the detail they put into them, man. But yeah, so we have Ventus Aksela here, man, and it looks so cool. Aksela is a pretty freaking rare Bakugan, man. That's such a cool design for sure. You can see the metallic kind of wings right there, like wing blades. Having the same metallic green, having the white right there. Having the white on the outside as well. Just overall looking really cool. But now we gotta get into the moment I know you all been waiting for. That being, we gotta open this bad boy and see exactly what it looks like. So here we go, man. Just one more time. The closed ball form looking so cool. Old school Ventus symbol. And yeah, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Hey, and there it is. So this is Aksela, you guys. Such an interesting design for sure. Yeah, it just looks so cool. So you see, it's got a spot for battle gear. So it's a Gundalian Invaders Bakugan. They only had like a couple Bakugan during New Destroy that actually were able to have battle gear. That being like, Helix Drago, Helios, MK2. I think they were the only 2 that really could have battle gear at that point. But yeah, man. And just that they hinted at like the 3rd season gimmick with the 2nd season, that was really cool, man. And like even at the end of the 2nd season, like when everything was going down in the final battles, there was like phantom data, and it was actually from Gundalia. like, you know, well, Nethia and Gandalia fighting, which was really, really cool, man, that reference. But just overall, like I said, such an interesting design, man. It's got like this tail part right there. It's got like kind of these kind of arm legs right there. Overall, it's like a flower monster, man. It's really, really cool. It's a really sick design, like a flower monster. But for this, it's kind of how like Lockanoid is. I don't think it's not a Baku closer, but like it's how Lockanoid is because it's button activated to make more stuff open with it. Kind of like how Phosphos is, how Lockanoid is. You push a button on it and it makes it open that much more. Well, it's got a button right there, and it sure enough is the crown of the head, man. So here we go. The flower part, you know. So 3, 2, 1. And if I can get it, you know, there we go. 3, 2, 1. And there it is, man. Just a little bit touchy, but yeah, dude. So it opens just like that and reveals like all these eyes for it. It's wild to see that, man. Literally like a flower monster Bakugan, man. Alien flower monster Bakugan. But looks so, so cool. Having these wings stick up right there. It's kind of the eye for it. And then I believe these are all eyes for it as well. So I think they have like 3, like what, 9 eyes plus the one in the middle, like 10 eyes you could see in all different directions, man. Which that's a pretty cool, like, kind of ability, like having like 10 eyes that could see in all different directions, so there's no blind spots really. So you could see wherever your opponent's attacking from. But yeah, overall, Aksela just having such an interesting and cool design, man. Just looks so, so cool. A really, really sick looking Bakugan design for sure. That's why I like Gundalian Invaders so much, because they just came up with so many just out there different kind of designs for the Bakugan, especially testing the limits of how much you could fit in the ball itself, man. And just coming up with designs like this, man. Like, look at Aksela. Just looks so cool. And Ventus as well. It's not a very easy Bakugan to find, especially like in Ventus and such and other attributes. But yeah. Overall, it looks really, really awesome, man. It's just such a cool Bakugan. Such a sick Bakugan for sure. Having that bar right there, I don't think like this really... Is this spring-loaded? Oh, this is spring-loaded. Wow. Okay. So... I don't know if that's like a part of the tail on the inside, but yeah, this is spring-loaded. That bar actually is. I didn't think it was at first, but it is. So, yeah, but overall looking so, so cool. You see right there, it has 800 Gs, so that's around like the normal realm of Bakugan during this time period. Then you have the super assaults that, like, you know, got out there like crazy, you know, like Scaboid and such. I mean, reaching like over 1,000, getting 1,100, 1,200, 1,300 territory, man. The power creep for the game in the US was really, really wild, man. Yeah, they power creeped it like crazy. Honestly, they had much more balance with it in Japan, for sure. They kept the G powers and B powers around like realm of like what, 500, 600 Gs. That's even going into like tech, going at that. Like in Gundalian Invaders, they still had low G power Bakugan. The same thing for like the tech Bakugan. They kept it really balanced. Like some of them get up to like 700s at that point, but that was about it. They never even broke 1,000. And then you have it in the US for Mectanium Surge. They got up to like 1,200. Like Aquos Infinity Helios gets up to 1,200 right away, man, as its max. And it's wild to see that, man. Like the power creep was so, so insane. So, you know, this reboot, I really like the balance they've done with it. I know I say it a lot, but for real. You know, the B power getting up there a little bit more, like getting in the realm of like 1,600 to 1,900 being really, really wild. But yeah, I mean, like mainly like 16, around that realm of like 1,300 to 1,600 being like the big time average. But Bakugan breaking 1,000, you know, B power still being usable because of how the TCG is, and keeping the balance by the Bakugan getting up there B power wise. They don't have as much damage, so you have to focus on the damage cards. That's the balance right there. Give Bakugan high B power, lower that damage, you know. Or in Leonidas' case, you know how Leonidas can gain like a crap ton of B power when it lands on 2 helixes. Like when you land on the helixes though, you lose damage with that. So the stronger it gets, the less damage it does. And you can't really win that much if you don't do that much damage. So that's how there's the check with things with this reboot, you know. Even with like the power creep coming in like a little bit, not nearly as bad as it was during the first era. Yeah, man. But anyways, Aksela just looks so, so sick. The overall design for it, like I said, it's so unique and so different. It looks so, so cool, man. And plus it's just like also the gimmick of like opening because button activated. You know, so do that again, push that down, push those together, and then just bop, just opening like that, man. Just gets a little stuck, which is fine. But overall, just such a sick looking Bakugan, man. Like I said, the designs for Gundalian Invaders Bakugan, They were so unique and so epic, man. But yeah, so anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this review on this absolutely amazing, rare Bakugan, classic Bakugan, you know, Legacy, OG, whichever you want to call it, Gundalian Invaders, Ventus Aksela. Just so awesome, man. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. Totally glad and honored to have this one be a part of the collection, man. It's just so sick. But yeah, guys, anyways, until next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Until then, stay awesome and Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here. Well, before I go all the way, I'm going to show you guys how to close up Aksela, in case you get one and not sure exactly how to close it up. So, let's see. Of course, the manual parts, put those together, so the button will hold those together. These two kind of leg parts, put those in, fold the back part of the tail in. I believe you push this down first, and then you push this part over. Or it might be vice versa. Okay, I think it's vice versa. Let's try this again. All right, so this goes down and in. Yeah, that back part, you push that down and in, and then the top part of Aksela. And just shape it all together. And there we go, man. So that is how you close up Ventus Aksela. Again, a really sick Bakugan. Looks so awesome. The Gundalian Invaders ball forms were so awesome, man. All the different designs and figures they had, and really testing the limits of how much you could fit in the actual like B2 sized marble was really awesome, man. Like, you get crazy Bakugan like Aksela, and this is just scratching the surface with it, man. Gundalian Invaders was a sick season with the figures, and that's why this season has some of my favorite figures in real life, because they just look so cool, and so many awesome gimmicks, man. But yeah, including this Aksela. Absolutely amazing gem of a Bakugan. And I'm totally blessed to have it in my collection, man. It looks so good.